I'm a PokeTuber with 20 subscribers, and I have a plug in Japan I can buy product from at any point in time I want to. Currently, I'm a little broke, so I can't buy as much product as I would like. But you just have to use a little bit of legwork, and you also can have a plug in Japan. You don't have to be a big YouTuber with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. You don't even need a singular subscriber to buy from Japan. You don't have to be PokeNE, who buys hundreds of thousands of dollars in, other language Pokemon cards. You don't have to be as clouded up as PokeRev. You don't have to be as, interconnected as Danny Phantom. You just need to use old-fashioned elbow grease and a little bit of legwork, and you too can be buying Pokemon cards straight from Japan. You just actually have to want it. If you do not want it, then you're not gonna do it. Don't be hitting up people's DMs asking them, "Hey, could you show me where you buy your Pokemon cards from?" They more than likely won't. If you hit up PokeNE, he's made at least 20 videos on how to do this. If you hit up, I'm trying to think of somebody else who has a lot of Pokemon in other languages. Drawing a blank right now. But if you hit up one of those people, they will not give you their plug. They don't want the competition like that. I'm going to give you the easiest steps to find somebody in Japan to buy from. We all have Instagram. You're going to open up Instagram. I'm going to have a little video playing. You're going to type in #Japanese Pokemon. Now, albeit, the Instagram hashtags are absolute trash. You can't filter at all. You can't filter latest, most popular. There's no filters. So it's gonna be a little hard at first. Type in #Japanese Pokemon cards. There will be people there that will want to sell you cards. You just have to find out which ones. There are a lot of people out of Japan who want to sell to overseas audiences, especially in America. They can make a lot of profit, and you can buy a lot of product for cheap. I bought a case of Stellar Miracle straight from Japan. It arrived at my house in 2 to 3 days. They come quick. They use FedEx. And you can track your package the whole way, so you can feel safe. And also, most people in Japan are probably not trying to scam you. They're trying to actually build business relationships. Because if you scratch their back, they'll scratch yours. They can pick up product for cheap. They can flip it for 10-15% profit. And then you can flip that for 10-15% profit in your neck of the wood. I'm also going to give you a little bit of insight here. You could also try Twitter. Twitter is a hub for Japanese people and Pokemon. They don't like using Instagram as much as they like using Twitter. Keep that in mind. Nobody's going to give you their plug. You gotta do the legwork, my friend. Keep that in mind. Legwork. Some phrases that I use to find mine is, just Japanese Pokemon cards, Japan Pokemon, Pokemon Japanese. Just look up those hashtags and scroll through it. I found mine after a while. After a little while. I hit up 7, maybe 10-ish different places before I settled on a dude who I felt trustworthy about. I bought a booster box at first of Black Flame Ruler and Shining Treasures just to test the waters to make sure everything's legit. Do not jump in head first. Do not buy a case from some rando who you do not know about, because that's hundreds of dollars that could be down the drain. They might not be, like I said, they probably not trying to scam you, but you always want to be safe. And you should always process these payments through PayPal so you can be quadruple safe. Because if they do scam you, PayPal will help save you. If you use something like Wise, you probably can't get your money back. But PayPal will protect you. They like protecting their buyers, their payers, their whatever. Although a lot of Japanese sellers do have an 8%, markup fee for the PayPal fees. Keep that in mind. The 8% could be a good chunk of change, on top of international shipping and whatnot. I'm going to show you a little something. A little something. How to know if you're going to be scammed. These are cards straight from Japan. They're backwards because I'm using the front camera. But we're going to take this seagull. Look at that little art. We're going to rip him. And you will see a blue ink line right there. That doesn't really show up, but it's blue. Oh, look, a little panda, a little bear boy. What's his name? Black and white. I can't think of his name right now. I'm drawing a blank, but we're going to murder him right now. Aha. As you can see, I'm trying to make it focus. It's blue. American cards. If you rip an American card, Gastrodon, he's dead. There's a black line right here. In Japan, they're blue. So just keep that in mind. Your first purchase, just rip a common card. I'm weak. I can't rip this one. If it's blue, it should be just a little light blue line. You're good. Just keep that in mind. Recently I started Whatnot. I streamed only once, but I would like to actually try to make that, part of my business. I would like to rip and ship. Follow my Whatnot. Also follow my Twitch. I would like to go live twice a week on Whatnot, twice a week on Twitch. Down in the links below. But if you just want to buy these from me, hit my DMs on Instagram. Also check out my eBay store. There might be singles you want.